1000 Lullaby Sisters, Amy Slaton keeps it real. Talking about relationships, weight loss, and online hate reality television has always thrived on authenticity, but few stars embody raw, unfiltered honesty quite like Amy Slaton. As one half of the breakout duo from 1000 LB Sisters, Amy has spent years opening her life to millions, documenting everything from her weight loss journey to her deeply personal struggles with relationships, motherhood, and mental health. But fame hasn't come without a price. In a candid and emotional new discussion making waves online, Amy is once again keeping it real, speaking openly about love, body image, and the harsh criticism she faces daily on social media. And this time, fans are seeing a version of Amy that's more vulnerable and more determined than ever before. When 1000 LB Sisters first premiered in 2020, viewers were introduced to Amy and her sister Tammy Slaton, two women from Kentucky whose combined weight exceeded 1,000 pounds. Their mission was clear: qualify for bariatric surgery and transform their lives. Amy's motivation was deeply personal. She wanted to become a mother, and she did. After undergoing weight loss surgery in 2019, Amy lost a significant amount of weight and went on to have 2 children, achieving what once felt like an impossible dream. People.com. But as Amy herself now admits, the journey didn't end with surgery. If anything, that was just the beginning. Amy has been refreshingly honest about one thing: losing weight doesn't magically solve your problems. Behind the smiles and milestone celebrations lies a more complicated reality, one filled with emotional struggles, self-doubt, and unexpected challenges. In her recent remarks, Amy explains how even after dropping pounds, she still battles insecurities. The physical transformation brought new hurdles, including loose skin, body image concerns, and the pressure to maintain her progress. She's even joked about the realities of post-weight loss life, highlighting how difficult simple activities can still feel. People.com. But beneath the humor is a deeper truth. This isn't a before and after story. It's an ongoing fight. Amy's personal life has been just as eventful as her weight loss journey. Her marriage to Michael Halterman, once a central part of her story, ended in divorce, a turning point that forced Amy to rebuild her life from scratch. The Sun. Since then, she's cautiously stepped back into the dating world, and she's doing it her way. Amy has spoken openly about wanting respect, emotional connection, and stability. Perfection over authenticity. That might be her greatest strength. There's a reason audiences continue to follow Amy's story. It's not just about weight loss. It's about resilience. It's about watching someone fall, get back up, and keep going, even when the odds aren't in their favor. Amy's honesty, her refusal to sugarcoat her struggles, is what makes her relatable. She's not trying to be perfect. She's trying to be better. In her latest candid moment, Amy Slaton reminds us of something important. Life doesn't come with a neat transformation arc. There are setbacks. There are doubts. There are days when everything feels overwhelming. But there are also victories, big and small. And sometimes, just being honest about the journey is a victory in itself. Things she feels are often overlooked in modern relationships. She's also pushed back against critics who judge her choices, especially when it comes to new partners. At one point, she defended her relationship publicly, insisting that people were quick to jump to conclusions without knowing the full story. The Sun. For Amy, love isn't about perfection. It's about growth. If there's one thing that continues to ground Amy, it's her role as a mother. Her children are the reason she started her weight loss journey, and they remain her biggest inspiration today. But motherhood hasn't been easy. Balancing parenting with personal healing, public scrutiny, and the pressures of reality TV is a challenge Amy doesn't shy away from discussing. She's admitted that some days are overwhelming, especially when she feels judged not just as a person, but as a parent. Still, she keeps going. Because for Amy, giving up isn't an option. Being in the public eye means constant attention, but not all of it is positive. Amy has been the target of intense online criticism, ranging from comments about her appearance to harsh judgments about her lifestyle and decisions. And she's had enough. In her recent statements, Amy calls out the cruelty of internet trolls, emphasizing how damaging words can be, especially when they come from strangers who don't understand her reality. She doesn't pretend it doesn't hurt, but she also refuses to let it define her. Instead, Amy is choosing to speak out, using her platform to highlight the emotional toll of online hate and the importance of kindness. One of the most powerful aspects of Amy's story is her willingness to talk about mental health. After years of focusing on physical transformation, Amy is now prioritizing her emotional well-being, something she says is just as important, if not more. Her journey has included setbacks, difficult moments, and public scrutiny, but she continues to push forward, learning and growing along the way. And in doing so, she's helping normalize conversations that many people are still afraid to have. What viewers see on 1000 LB Sisters is only part of the story. Behind the scenes, Amy is navigating real-life challenges that don't always fit into a neatly edited episode. Family tensions, personal struggles, and the pressure of being constantly watched all add layers to her experience. Yet despite it all, Amy remains committed to sharing her truth, even when it's messy. Especially when it's messy. Amy Slaton's journey is far from over. She's still working on her health, still figuring out her relationships, and still learning how to handle the spotlight. But if there's one thing she's proven, it's this. She's not afraid to be real. And in a world that often rewards